I was fully rotting on my sofa about 20 minutes ago, but then a friend called me and told me that she's like randomly in my area and if I wanted to get Mexican food. So now we pulled our stuff together. We're on our way. Back. So today was supposed to be like a all reset home deep clean kind of vlog, but then my girlfriend asked if I wanted to get tacos, so what was I supposed to do, you know? Anyway, regardless, that deep clean is still supposed to happen, so we're gonna try our best to prioritize that list and get some stuff done today. Now I am losing daylight, so we are gonna gamify this and get everything done as fast as humanly possible, which is against my nature, but we're gonna do our very best. Okay, so let's look at this list. Well, I'm a grease ball. I was really supposed to shower today and I didn't. So I think we'll do a hair mask and then that can sit while we do our little chores, and then we'll do a full body shower. That'll be our reward at the end, you know? A little everything shower. I need to clean this bathroom because she's filthy. We're even gonna take the shower liner off and run her through the wash. I need to do just normal laundry. I need to change my bed sheets. We need to water our plants, do the dishes, and then if we get that far, we'll dust, sweep, and mop the floors, and then just generally tidy up. So that's all that we have to do. That's all. It's a tiny, tiny list. We can do this. Okay, so like I said, first things first, we're gonna put on a hair mask. So I'm going to put on working clothes, because right now we're just in some jeans and a black mock neck. The mock neck might stay because it's really actually a workout top. We're gonna change into comfy clothes and then put our hair mask in so we can romanticize all of this and then get it done. I can't focus on you lately. I want you to know you haven't been on my mind. You gotta keep trying, 일하다 놓쳤나. Blame it on my ADHD. Did you say you wanna date me? 나 생각보다 그렇게 착하지 않아. 너뿐이라고 거짓말한 건 미안해. I really didn't know how I felt about you. Honestly, I probably should end it with you. 나 생각보다 그렇게 착하지 않아. 너뿐이라고 거짓말한 건 미안해. I really didn't know how I felt about you. Honestly, I probably should end it with you. Unfortunately, it is just getting too dark to film, and when the sun starts to set, so do I. I am done for my day. I'm going to make myself a little dinner, watch an anime, maybe edit all night. No, I'm pretty impressed with us because I still cleaned my entire bathroom. I cleaned the sink, we scrubbed down the shower. I even put the shower curtain in the wash. I have my little hair mask in, so before bed we'll just make sure to wash that out. But I'm calling it. I'm saying that's it tonight. So we're gonna settle in and I'll see you tomorrow. There it goes, our last bit of light. Good friends are in town, so we're spending the weekend together, and we are currently at the Mütter Museum. They trained in last night, we went to brunch this morning, and now we're gonna go into this little museum that we've been dying to go to since I moved to Philadelphia. But this is like a medical archive, medical history museum, but I know that it's like a little crazy, like a little like there's oddities and like stuff like that, so we're really excited. I don't think I'm allowed to take video inside the museum. And then tonight we're gonna go home and we're gonna grill and have a nice little lovely sit-down dinner together before they have to leave in the morning. Oh my god, I thought you were like other people. You're so funny. You're so smart. I just finished, but thank you. decided to stop at a thrift store, and if there's one thing I need to thrift right now, it's my murder mystery costume. So I have a few items. Okay, so I'm a sheriff, and it's the 50s. So I found these pair of really fun brown trousers. These are really cute. They actually have a really fun buckle in the back, but these fit perfect. However, they are $48. So I don't think that's worth it for a costume. These brown slacks didn't fit, but then they had a bunch of like military uniforms. So they had these. This one, however, is just like really thick, canvasy, beautiful material, and it actually fits like pretty tailored and cute. So we're gonna go with this one. I feel like I kind of abruptly stopped vlogging on that day with my friends, so I just wanted to jump on here. Essentially, like, after the thrift store, things got a little stressy. Things got a little crazy because we just hit a little speed bump, you know, living in Philly. It's the kind of thing that happens here. So it was a beautiful weekend with my friends, but we'll do a little story time about what happened after the thrift store. But right now, I need to jump in the shower because I'm heading out to cocktails with some friends, and we're gonna bop around like Rittenhouse Square and just do a little like cocktail night. So I'm super excited for that. Let's get ready, and afterwards, while I do my little makeup, we'll chat about what happened in the city. Okay, we're back, we're clean, and we have 5 minutes before we have to order an Uber. So we're gonna do a quick little story time while I do my makeup. We were in that thrift store for probably like 30 minutes, and then when we went back outside to meet our car, because Gabriel had met us there, we Ubered to that location. We were walking to the car, and then all of a sudden Gabriel stops, and we're like, what's up? And he's just staring at this parking spot, and he's like, I parked here, except the car that was there was not our car. So we're like, okay, ha ha ha, maybe we parked somewhere else and you're just misremembering. He's like, I'm pretty sure. But we like take a walk around the block, we're looking for our car, and we don't see it anywhere. And so at this point, we're like, okay, two things could have happened. It could have been stolen, or it was towed. There's no way to know either in this moment, because like the tow people should contact you based on your license plate number, but like that could take forever, and we need to know if we needed to call the police and report our car being stolen, or if we were just gonna have to go pick up our car from a tow lot in the morning. But then one of our beautiful friends realizes that the vape shop across from where we parked has a camera, and that camera is pointing directly at the storefront where our car is parked. So Gabriel goes inside and asks if they could kindly view their footage and tell us what happened to our car. Now, this vape shop was filled with the kindest people. And they were like, oh my God, we're so sorry. Yeah, no problem. We'll look at our footage for you. We were like, oh, bless. They look at the footage and they're like, yep, it was towed. And we're like, that's so weird, because like we are inches away from a towing zone, but it should have been fine. Alas, that's big city life for you. That's Philly for you, okay? So we're like, all right, fine, whatever. We're gonna go home, we're gonna have our little night. We'll figure that out in the morning. So we go home, we have a nice little night all by ourselves. We have our little dinner party. Our friends leave the next morning on their train, and then we have to head to Lot 10 in South Philly, where they tow all cars, I guess, in the city or whatever. And so we go, and Gabriel and I are luckily in the best mood, because we're like, well, it was either this or it was stolen, and we don't know what that means. We don't know what that entails, or when we would even get the car back, if we get it back from being stolen. So we're just so happy that we know exactly where it is. And so we get there and the woman's like, all right, but in order to get your car back, you have to pay off all your outstanding tickets. Now, since moving to Philly, and if you're from Philly, you get this, we'd racked up quite a few tickets. Please, if for funsies, if you would like to guess how many tickets we had as South Philly residents, go to the comment section, drop your number, I'll give you a second. But we get there, she tells us we have to pay it off. Great, whatever, we're fine with that. And so she's like, okay, great. And then we were just in such a good mood that everybody else starts getting into such a good mood. Like, you imagine the people who work there probably deal with people who are just having like the worst day. They're super stressed out. They just want their car. And Gabriel and I, we were like, this is fine. Like, could be worse, right? And so everybody's cracking jokes. Everybody's having a great time. We get our car out of there and we are out by like 11 a.m. hitting the grocery store as if nothing has happened, hitting our Sunday routine. So everything's fine. We paid off our tickets and we had a total of 18 tickets waiting for us to be paid off. And honestly, we knew that we had quite a few. We knew we racked it up. So we were glad that they were paid off. We were glad that that was no longer over our heads. So that's where we're at. Now, this is my super minimal makeup, all right? And now we have to pick out an outfit and get out of here with absolutely negative time because there are no minutes left. In fact, we've probably gone way over. So I'll show you a little clip of my outfit and we'll get out of here. I don't have shoes on right now because I don't wear shoes in my house. We're a shoeless household. But I'm just gonna wear my platform Keds. They're just a little white sneaker because I cannot be bothered and I need a pedicure so bad. So I can't wear my cute little like open-toed kitten heels right now. And then this cute little bag. I put on some mixed metal jewelry, these cute little mini hoops, and I'm so late. So we need to get out of here. Last night was so much fun. I met up with a friend who I used to work with in Baltimore, and she's actually from Philly. So when I moved here, she very quickly moved here too, because she just like missed it so much. So then we both ended up in this city, and we're coworkers in Baltimore, but we weren't really friends. And so I love that like now that we've both moved to this new city, we're like making time to see each other. But we got delicious cocktails. The first place we went to was like her favorite spot in the city. And apparently it had been closed for like 3 years and they just came back, and it's called Sunny's Cocktail Bar. So good. Like a really cute like dive bar aesthetic with like elevated cocktails and some yummy bar food, like really good place. And then we went to a super cute bar, book and library-esque themed, called Writer's Block, super cute. I couldn't help myself and got a blackberry mimosa. It was really just like blackberry jam in champagne, which say no more. If I could drink nothing but champagne for the rest of my life, I would. Like, I love champagne. So great little night, had such a good time. She brought a friend too that she met on Bumble BFF. So love to see a success story. They've been friends for years now. So cute, love meeting new people in the city. I need more girlfriends. I could always use more girlfriends. But now I need to go grocery shopping for the week, get our meals for the week, get our lunches for the week, because I am a big meal prepper, so I make sure that we have everything we need at the start of the week to make all the dinners we want to make. Oh, by the way, this is the new Naturum lip gloss. Like, they've had a lip gloss and it's my absolute favorite, but this is the new shimmer one, and I really love that now the applicator has a little rabbit's foot, because this is, like I said, my favorite lip gloss. The only thing is that in the traditional applicators, it's like really hard to get out of the bottle. Like, here, I'll show you here because I have two on me. This is the traditional applicator, and you can squeeze on this as long and as hard as you would like, and like nothing will come out. So I would love for them to fix that somehow in the formula or in the make or whatever. But now that they have these shimmers and they have the little rabbit's foot, it's just so nice. Alrighty, now we're glossed up and we're ready to go. So we're gonna hit Sprouts, because moving to Philly, I had to become a Sprouts girl. All right, I was formerly a Wegmans girl. Now we're fully Sprouts. waited until the very, very end of my day to film this little segment because it's at 5 p.m. when like the sun comes through these windows and it makes my whole bedroom light up and it's just so golden and beautiful. And of course today it's overcast. So welcome to the tarot reading segment of this vlog. If you make it to the end of these where you get your little tarot reading at the end, thank you so much. I love that you're here. But let's get into this reading. There's a little ice cream truck outside. Can you hear it? I love this time of year. I'm becoming such a summer person. I really do love the transition seasons of fall and spring. Like I love watching the becoming of winter and the becoming of summer. It's the extremes of winter and summer that I don't enjoy. Do I care? Because I think we need to move on. Well, if that's annoying to you, I'm so very sorry, but we're gonna continue because we cannot wait all day. Okay. Is the ice cream music cute or eerie? It's cute to me right now in this moment, but to you, I'm sorry if it's coming across so creepy. All right, you know the drill. 3 cards, 1 for what to look forward to this week, another on what to avoid, and finally parting words of kindness, words of affirmation that we're taking into our week. Does everybody want to be loud right now? Okay, whatever. Oh, where'd the ice cream truck sound go? What to look forward to this week? While the cards are making up their mind, guys, I'm doing my first ever tarot card reading for a wedding. I'm so excited. I've never done it for a wedding. I do events and personal readings, of course. If you're interested, please let me know. I've never done a wedding, and so I'm really excited. I feel like that's such a cute little thing to do at your wedding to keep your guests entertained like throughout the whole night. It's so fun. Oh, we have the 2 of Swords. That's really exciting. She's so sexy. Next, what to avoid this week. Is that what we said? We're gonna say what to avoid this week. These cards always smell so good, and that is because I spilled an entire bottle of perfume when traveling. I was on my way to a work event when I opened my bag, and the entire bottle of perfume that was like rose and sandalwood and Himalayan salt, so it was a very like earthy-esque smell, had exploded in my bag. So I smelled great all week, but my room smelled atrocious because like that much perfume concentrated all over everything was just a headache. So I truly tried to spend as much time out of my room as I could, but it also got all over these cards. So these cards always just smell divine whenever I'm flipping through them. Oh, she answers. We have the 7 of Cups. Final piece, parting words of kindness, words of affirmation to take us into this week, to keep us aligned with this message. Oh, beautiful. Ooh, have the King of Wands. Gorgeous. Okay, this is what we need. All right, let's get into it. First and foremost, what we can look forward to this week, we got the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is somebody who has a decision to make. There is a decision coming up this week that you are going to have to make for yourself. So I advise you to weigh them in your hands, close your eyes, and truly feel which one feels denser, more important to you. I'm a very indecisive person, so this is really rich for me to be giving this advice. But I remember growing up, I'm an oldest sibling, and whenever any of my siblings didn't know what to do, I would say, okay, choose A or B. And they'd be like, Emma, please, like that's not helpful. And I'm like, no, choose A or B. And they would choose, and I'd be like, okay, you got this, but are you disappointed or are you excited? Because then that just tells you. If you're disappointed, then you really wanted B, so go with B. But if you are excited, then your answer is always A. So that's what I advise you to do this week. That is what you have to look forward to. This is an exciting decision. This is something that will put you on a completely new course. This decision will change the tides. It will have an impact, but one that you should be excited about what kind of change it'll bring. We're switching things up for good. We're switching things up to shake things up and challenge ourselves and introduce new abundance into our lives. So we have 2 of Swords. What to avoid this week? 7 of Cups. This is actually insane because we're making choices and this is getting distracted by too many choices. All right? It's not a million little things. It is 2 things. You are choosing between two things. Once you open that door, suddenly all the potential just rushes in. You start thinking, well, we could do anything then, really, right? Wrong. Focus up. Pay attention, girl, okay? We need to figure out what is it that we are really deciding between. The 2 things that we are really deciding between. Are we deciding between ourselves and somebody else? Are we deciding between left and right? Are we deciding between going with our head or going with our heart? All right, that is the choices we are trying to weigh right now. And we're not gonna get overwhelmed with all the beautiful, sexy choices, okay? Because as you can see, let's focus up here. As you can see, there are so many options and they're all beautiful and they're all so exciting. Sometimes you overanalyze, and what if the one you choose is the wrong choice? And what if you didn't choose the best situation for you? The if, ands, and buts about it will be the end of me, all right? I will die indecisive because this is the lesson I refuse to learn myself. But listen, you're narrowing it down to 2 things and it's exciting, it's fun, it's going to change the tides, but we cannot get frozen in the overanalyzing, in the, what is the word that analysis paralysis. We are not gonna get stuck in analysis paralysis. We are not gonna get stuck in over-researching or exploring every little nitty-gritty detail about every possible choice that we could make right now. We're going to just focus up on the 2. We're going to avoid creating more problems for ourselves, okay? All right, and then finally, for our parting words of kindness, words of affirmation you can take along with you this week to ground you in this message, we have the King of Swords. Swords, what am I talking about? We have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is somebody whose passion is so unconquerable that they can inspire anybody to believe in them. They can inspire themselves, regardless of the delusion, to commit. And that's what I'm gonna ask you to do, because that's what I'm hearing, is commit. You're gonna make a decision and then you're gonna commit to it fully, because inevitably it is what you make it. You're an alchemist, all right? Whatever is meant for you will always find you, and that is not a stressor, okay? You have a decision to make in front of you. It's exciting. Revel in it, okay? It's those moments of becoming that we look back on and wish that we sat in a little longer and let ourselves feel the magic of those moments. So let this be one of those, all right? Your passion needs to be so intense that you can't doubt yourself and nobody else doubts you, okay? You have to be so excited and so passionate and so committed to the choice you're making that nobody would dare question you. And that is what you're gonna do here, all right? Commit. Commit fully. There is no try, there is only do. There is no half, there is only all the way effing in. So those are our cards for the week. I think this is a really strong message. I'm really excited about this one. Please, as you experience your week, let me know what happened and what choice you had to make for yourself, because this is really exciting. Alrighty, this is our week. Thank you so much for following along. I hope you have a beautiful one, and I'll be seeing you.